Welcome, people. Is your focus in the right direction? Well, let's talk about it. Now, of course, we know that my channel is about relationships, so I'm talking about relationship wise, not your career, not what's going on in your life with your family, in your relationship. Is your focus in the right direction? Here's what you need to know. If your focus is not in the right direction, you're going to be focusing on this man and you're going to make him your everything. Okay? And that's not what you should be doing. In order to keep your focus and have your focus in the right direction, you need to ensure that you're doing these three things. Number one, your why. Your why in the relationship. You need to know that. So, why is it that you want this relationship? Is it so he can take care of you? Is it so you don't have to be alone? Is it just for fun? You need to know your why. Because depending on your why for the relationship, your focus is not in the right direction. Because in a relationship, your focus should not be on you or selfish things. Because a relationship and being in a relationship is not about you, it's about the other person. So if you're not focused on building with this man, then that's an issue and you need to address that, because you cannot say that you really want to be in a relationship and have this relationship work out if your focus is not in the right direction. Number two, your purpose in the relationship. Yes, people talk about purpose as it relates to life, and I know I do as well. In this particular instance, though, I'm talking about your purpose in the relationship. All relationships should be purposeful. You should not have relationships that provide or add no value to your life. So, in this relationship, what is your purpose? Have you thought about it? If not, I encourage you to think about it, because what you don't want to do is be in a relationship and going nowhere. So, think about your purpose and your purpose in the relationship as it relates to what you are doing in the relationship, because you do not want to be in a relationship just wasting time. Time is too valuable to waste being in relationships that, again, add nothing to our lives. And number three, your dream outside of the relationship. So we all have dreams, or at least we should have dreams. If you don't have a dream or you're not quite sure of what your dream is, I encourage you to stop and think about it before you pursue a relationship, before you decide that you want to merge your life with someone else's. I really truly encourage you to think about what it is that you dream, what it is that you desire, what it is that you want out of life. Because again, when you're coming together to be with somebody, to build with them, especially for a lifetime, if you don't have a dream of your own, you have no vision for your life. You have nothing that you're looking forward to, that you're hoping for. And in a relationship, you cannot expect a person to make you happy 100% of the time. In fact, people are not responsible for your happiness, and that includes your spouse. Yes, they can be a source of happiness, but always remember that happiness is tied to what is happening currently. And in every situation, you're not going to be happy with your spouse or with what is going on in your relationship. So think about your dream outside of the relationship. That way you can have a sense of fulfillment even if this relationship doesn't work out. Because we know relationships tend to go bad. And at the end, when they go bad, the person that we were all hugged up and booed up with is not that same person at the end. They morph into somebody who we wonder, why did we ever choose to be with them? So again, think about those three things as it relates to your focus and being focused. Number one, your why for being in the relationship. Number two, your purpose in the relationship. And number three, your dream outside of the relationship. And today's quote, ladies, it goes like this. If you're overly consumed with him and neglect yourself, you'll reflect on your past and not realize who you've become in your present. As always, I'm Coach Sam telling you, 24 hours doesn't seem long, but in 24 hours, you could change your life. So go ahead and do something life changing now.